game doesn't suck, dude. This game's fucking amazing. I mean, yeah, it has its flaws like every other game, and the fact that there's no developers right now, but you know, at least we have some people that give a damn and are like helping. It could be worse. I hate to agree. What about the game? You don't like this game? I love this game. There's no confirmation that they're shutting down the server soon. You realize that people have been saying that for a long time now, right? This game actually had 9,000 people playing it not that long ago. Yeah, it's different than PS4 though. The PS4 version's completely different. Dude, I have 2,000 hours in H1z1, okay? I've played the game for a very long time. I've seen all of its stages, most of its stages. Yeah, like... Yeah. Okay, there's 3 people right now, that's true. But we just had 20 to 30 player lobbies. Okay, and I was away. I was literally like... I was away. We were in the end game, okay? There was like 20 or 30 player lobbies when we started the lobby, okay? And besides, you know they changed the combat zones. So there's... Even if you have 10 to 30 people, the zone is smaller, so there's a lot faster combat and stuff. So... I'm gonna tell you right now, the PS4 version sucks. I've looked into it. They try to look. You're not telling me anything new, Levcar. I'm sorry. Like, you can have your opinion. But what I'm saying is, you have 60 player lobbies and even 100 player lobbies on EU. You have about 30 players, even sometimes 50 player in NA. Like, okay, for the heck of it, I'll start up a solo. But I'm telling you right now, this game's amazing, and there's no confirmation that they're shutting down the servers. If you can link me an official statement by a Daybreak developer that they're shutting down the servers... Dude, I'm telling you right now, this game is still amazing. At least to me, this game is still amazing. What's up, man? I'm having an argument here about this guy that thinks this game is not amazing anymore. I still think this game is amazing. Yeah, it's got its flaws. It's got its flaws, man. And it doesn't have dev support. But the game itself is fun. Like...
Good game, I don't know about amazing.
I still think it's amazing.
It's good.
You know what makes it amazing for me is the interaction and, like, the decent people in the community. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, you got some decent
Plus,
people, and you got
2
some
taps,
toxic people.
2 taps, and then getting in the fucking final zone, getting a 9-kill win or anything higher than that, and just fucking winning. It feels amazing.
Yeah, winning in this game is a lot better than any other BR.
Exactly. Alright, I wish you luck, man. It's my last game.
GH.
Always gets a good amount of viewers when he plays this game. Yeah, it's true. Alright, I gotta hurry up this game. The PlanetSide Arena straight up died because they didn't advertise it right. And it really... Most people wanted PlanetSide too. They... Like... They tried to do a battle royale with PlanetSide, and people didn't want that. And then they didn't even show that you could do both third person and first person. But a lot of people didn't want that. They wanted it to be just strictly first person. So that game died out fast. Daybreak is a shitty company who has made a pretty decent game such as Z1. And if a different company had the game, or even if just somebody, a branch of people were working on the game, like, it deserves it, man. Like, this game is fucking great, and I don't care what anybody says. Alright, GG. I'm telling you right now, what you see as a lost cause, you are just not being an optimistic, and that is true. So here's the thing. There are many things that could happen with this game. And you saying that it's a lost cause is not true. I'm gonna tell you right now. All it takes is a bunch of developers who care about the game to actually have the go ahead and okay to work on the game. Okay? Because the developers that were working on the game last, the people that actually brought the game to its current state, like they brought back the horizontal AR. You know, they made the game closer to preseason 3. Okay? They added the dynamic gas zones, which some people don't like it, but I love it, and I think it has single-handedly saved this game from its former self when you would wait like 8 minutes just for a lobby to start with like a few people or whatever. Alright, Rickster, I'll catch you later, man. And Scenic, I don't know if you're sticking around while I finish talking about this, but I really appreciate you, man. I hope to see you in more streams. So the dynamic gas zone single-handedly saved the game from that huge issue. Now, the dynamic gas zone's not perfect. There's still things that need to be done to this game, okay? Like the loot distribution needs to be fixed. There are too many areas that have horrible loot. The cabins, like the game is not perfect, but there are things that this game does that no other battle royale game does. No other game really does. Okay? The fact that you have the makeshift, the laminated armors, but you can still 2-tap somebody through the helmet, okay? That system alone, in my opinion, is worth fighting for. The fact that you have the vehicles, and you have this open map, and that the crafting system is not so complicated that you have to loot the entire game. Like, you can actually win an entire game without doing much looting at all, as long as you have ammo. And there's not a lot of Battle Royale games where you can say that you can do that. It is possible to do that. Okay? H1z1 is the only game out there, only Battle Royale game out there that has those feelings. And I'm going to tell you right now, all it takes is a team that is willing to carry on the game and do what needs to be done. And they had a team. They had a team that was actually doing some work. But here's what actually held them back, okay? What held them back is soon, the guy that was in charge of Nant G was doing a bunch of sketchy things with some medical people because he had like a cancer drug that was supposed to be distributed or something like that. Like, there's this huge article that you can read about it. And he laid off everybody in Nant G all at once the moment that he was doing the sketchy stuff with this person. Like, I think it was like a patent for a drug, and he just like held it back and was like getting sued or something like that. And in that moment, the moment that article came out, he fired everybody in Nant G. Okay? So I'm just telling you right now, those guys did so much amazing work. Like, they fixed the trees in this game, okay? They brought back the AR. They made it where even if there's a small player base, you can have a fun game. You can have a fun time in this game no matter how many people are in the lobbies. And it is fun to me no matter how many people are in the lobbies. A lot of people are clouded by the fact that you used to have 130 player lobbies. And yeah, don't get me wrong. It is amazingly fun when you have an entire map full of people. But it is the next best thing to be able to play the game, to be able to 2-tap or shotgun or whatever in an environment that still works instead of having to wait 8 minutes, 8 to 10, however many minutes just for the game to start. So imagine if we got another team who could continue. If Daybreak gave this game to another company that was passionate about this game, they could fucking fix it. It is possible. And even so, Daybreak has seen that over like 9,000 something players came back to this game just because a bunch of streamers came and did a tournament. And then it held for weeks. It held for weeks. Like right now, we're still getting a couple thousand players. Like, and people are like, oh, dead game, dead game. That's not a dead game. You know what a dead game is? Are games that don't have a player base at all. Like multiplayer games that do not have servers. Those are dead games. And as long as there's no concrete confirmation that the servers are going down, then the game is not dead. And that is the statement that I'm going to leave you on. I'm just telling you, like, I love this fucking game. And I am passionate about this game. And there's so much positive about this game. And the people that think this game is completely toxic and negative are only focusing on what should have been done and what wasn't done. Okay? Like, they're only focusing on what was and what wasn't done. And you can't do that. There's so much positive that was brought back to this game. And Jonah Hans, thank you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. So I'm just telling you, okay, you might not have fun with the game, and that is perfectly valid. But I have so much fun playing this game. Every time I get a sick 2-tap, every time that I get a chance to win a game, and like the other day, I got a 9-kill win, and I finally reached royalty this season, okay? I reached royalty, and I got my stream working, and I fucking cried, man. I cried because I got my stream to a quality that I've always wanted to get it to without any performance drops, playing this game that I thoroughly enjoy. So just stay positive. There's so many things about this game that are positive. And if you just keep the mindset, anything can happen. Like, I go into combat training and just talk to people and have fun talking to people. I go into solo matches, even if there's like 5 people, and I'll take a knife and I will randomly machete somebody. I got 4 machete kills the other day. That is fun to me. It's not always about winning. It's not always about having a full lobby of players. It's about the interaction. It's about seeing Pie Pac-Man or, you know, Cheesecakes or just, you know, Kyle Dando or all these people that I randomly run into while I'm playing the game and they recognize me. The community is what carries this game. There are amazing people, and yes, there are really shitty fucking people, but that is everywhere. And you know what? I fight for the amazing people that are in this game. I fight for this game because there's no other game like it. The voice chat alone is worth fighting for. And I'm going to end this stream on this. If they would have, thank you, Jonah. If they would have voice chat, right? If they would have voice chat in every single Battle Royale game. Now, hear me out, because the first thing that people say is, oh, Fortnite squeakers, wee! Okay, I get it. But think about this. If they do not have voice chat in Fortnite, okay, and they're worried because, oh, there's a bunch of kids playing the game, all they have to do is say that you have to be a certain age or whatever to enable voice chat. And then just do it. So that way you can have people talking in pregame lobby. And they just enable it, you know, have a button to toggle it. But then, you know, you have parental guidelines. I'm sure there's a way to add it where you have to be a certain age or something, or it has to be enabled for somebody to have voice chat, right? And just do that. Like, games are missing the interaction. I hate every other game because there's not enough interaction. H1z1 has it. And there's nothing like seeing somebody in a pregame lobby who you recognize, who's wearing some dank-ass skins, or you see them and they have royalty, and you're like, man, You know, how many kills have you gotten today? How many kills do you have in your top 10? What are some of the craziest things that you've gone through today? Z1 is the only game that does that, man. I feel like I'm going for office or something. But look, guys, that is my perspective, and that's where I'm going to be ending. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.